Hello, beautiful people. It's me, Maris, and guess what? It's a Tuesday. It's time for a reading. I'm kind of sitting in a different position. Whoops, something just dropped. And I hadn't even started shuffling them, so they're really not what I wanted to use for the reading. So we're just going to continue moving on forward. So today is Tuesday. It's in between Christmas and New Year's. And, it's tick-tock on that clock, and we're thinking, okay, 2021's right around the corner. What do I need to do to prepare for 2021? What do I need to do to be the best I can be in 2021? I don't know if anybody has gone through my post today, but I posted this really cool thing called Rules of Engagement. And it's 12 little mantras or 12 little whatever thought processes that are a great way for you to promote your own self-care. Self-care is really important to do. Hey, Kissy, how are you? That is how you stay grounded, you stay connected, that you are engaged in your own vibration and enhancing that vibration. And kind of also with the 12 rules of engagement also kind of help you to be kind and courteous to other people and perhaps with their needs or what's going on in their life at that time. So we're using my favorite deck. It's the Angels and Ancestors. My boyfriend's in this deck. My boyfriend's in this deck. Oh, I call him my boyfriend. We named him Manly because he's so groovy. But I don't know if he'll come up today, but let's see what the universe has in store for the next couple of days. Come on, shoot us out some cards. Okay. Hope everybody enjoyed their holiday season or the holiday over the weekend. We've got some really cool paintings here for sale. We'll have the boutique up and running. There's one. By the end of this week. Well, that's what I'm shooting for. And then okay, there we go. Okay. I'll be right back. Let me get those cards. Well, actually, it was just one of them, so we still need one more. Okay. She comes up often, this one, because I kind of snook a peek. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is going to be a 5-carder. Alright, did you miss me? Whew, that was a trip down there to the floor to pick those suckers up. Alright, so. Okay. Wow. Okay, so before we start this, because I saw that first card and I already got the message on that one. So it's like one of those ones that I'm like, okay. Here's some for you, and here's some for me. You'll notice a little stars thing that you can do online or on the Facebook Lives is that you can award us stars. Gives us thumbs up for our work and lets us know that we're doing a great job. Plus, it's a great way to monetize for us so that we can buy new equipment such as new microphones, new cameras. Gabby wants the headphones, probably the one with the little mouthpiece on it. Those are so cool. But without further ado, let's take a look at today's reading. It's really interesting. I did not, these cards came up after I posted I'm going to do a reading, and so I laughed because my comment on there was about opening your mind and expanding your knowledge, or open your mind and expand your thoughts. Okay, and that's exactly what this energy is coming in. It's saying see from a higher perspective, but what we're really looking at here is this gentle, loving urging for us to broaden our perspective, to broaden the perspective. We don't have to be wearing the eye blinders, or what are those things that racing horses will wear that keeps them focused on the track. So that's what this card over here is talking about. This card is talking about opening your eyes opening your eyes and seeing things in a wider perspective, a greater perspective, not being so locked into the narrow-minded or what you can only tangibly see within your sights. Okay, so the next chick comes up, and she's here. She comes in often, and I kind of wonder if sometimes it's maybe a little bit for me. I'm having a little battle with people that are on the other side of the wall. We just have a difficult time communicating. And the peacekeeper says, she's the one that comes in and she has this vibration. And you notice that we've got like the white buffalo in the back. So we're going to look at some very serious perspective, very pure perspective, very holy, sacred perspective through this. And this is let go of the need to be right. Okay, so an obstacle on our journey of expanding our mind and expanding our thoughts, because this is about expanding our mind and our consciousness. And here is about kind of giving this, I'm going to say it like this. She's giving us a little kick in the butt. And that kick in the butt is about opening your eyes and seeing things from different perspectives. And often we don't take the time to see things from other people's perspectives or, the other office. So I get it. The encouragement here is for us to take a breath, take a moment, and look at things from many perspectives, because we may feel like our perspective is correct or right. However, there's other things that influence the way that that life rolls out, the way that events roll out, the way that conversations roll out, even those uncomfortable conversations. So sometimes what we have to kind of look at things from everybody's perspective before we can actually claim and own our own perspective. Whew, that was kind of an intense meeting. All right, so let's take a look at the next one. So the next one's interesting. It's the seer. And so it's not looking, and it's talking about looking outside that realm, looking beyond what you're feeling or experiencing right in the moment, and what are the long-term effects. What are the long-term effects of the choices that you're making today? Because it may be a choice that you make that sounds really great for in the moment, but 6 months down the road, is that the choice that you really wanted to take? Is there any kind of implication? Is there any kind of consequence? Is there any kind of action to the reaction? And that's what this is focusing on right through here. So if the peacekeeper and the needing to be right is your hindrance, our help is seeing beyond the current situation. So it's looking deeper into things to see what the vibration or the potential vibration of your actions or choices may be in the future. You can see that her eyes are kind of hidden, so she's not trusting what she can tangibly see with eyeballs, but she's trusting what's in the mind's eye to guide her. Looks can be really deceiving. Okay, all right, so here's a really big shout out, because when the arrow shows up, that's usually talking about changes in direction, or it can be talking about the need for protection. And then here we're looking at the need for protection. Okay, so it says that you always want to keep yourself surrounded with a protective energy. And I'm kind of giggling, because we can even talk about this with COVID-19. Are you taking your vitamins? Are you taking your vitamin C? Are you eating well? Are you minimizing negative or bad habits? minimizing them. Sometimes it's really difficult just to stop them cold turkey. And, you can't go to the shoe store so much. But in here, in this protective energy, it's talking about, are you taking care of you from the inside out? And what are you doing to protect yourself from the inside out? So, physically speaking, we can be talking about vitamins, we can talk about exercise, good nutrition, getting some sunshine. Spiritually, what are you doing? Emotionally, what are you doing to protect yourself? Me, I have my go-tos. I have my tuning forks, like this right here. I have my sage, and I utilize those. I like to play with crystals too. So those are my tangible and tangible protective shields, or whatever you want to call them. And then, of course, I practice Reiki every day. Every day I practice Reiki in order to keep my energy up and elevated and hopefully in a protective state. Okay. All right. So here is this last card, and it is, to me, it is probably the first card and the last card today are probably the most significant cards, because in the middle it's really kind of talking about suggestions of how you keep that going, or how you keep your body happy, or whatever. And the first one is letting you know about the energy that's coming in. And we have that energy about seeing things from a higher perspective, different perspectives, looking at the broad range of it instead of that narrow range of it. And then the last card, which comes through, is really interesting because it's the Direction Guardians. And they're talking, here we are talking about a change in direction, a change in our emotions, a change in our spirituality, growth, change, things happening. We've got the bull or the calf through here, he's kind of young. And then over here on this side, we have a lion. We've got wings on. I'm going to call him an angel. He's got 6 wings. Think about what kind of angel that is. And then let us not forget about the eagle. So this is a lot of energy that's coming through this part of the week that's going to help us to grow, to be and metamorphose in 2021 the best that we can be. So we're talking about the sacredness of the buffalo, the white buffalo. We're looking at the strength of the lion, and then we're looking at that majestic viewpoint of the eagle and that leadership that's through there. So what we're getting is this beautiful prompt to get it together and bring that beautiful energy up into 2021 so that we can be the best that we can be. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I've got a client coming in, so I've got to start getting ready for that. And we've got Tuesdays, we've got virtual readings on sale for $25 for a 30-minute reading. Those are Tuesday only. The regular price throughout the week on the other days for virtual readings. And then we also have the boutique opening up, and we'll have all sorts of cool things in there. I've got some really cool magical soaps that are coming in. I can't wait. So I hope to see you very soon.